Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to guide you through something truly profound today. We're going to be mapping the very architecture of human character. We spend so much of our time analyzing the cold physical mechanics of our universe. But today we're going to explore the spiritual and emotional blueprint that binds the whole shebang together. I want you to let this question really sink in for a moment. What if the 13.8 billion year evolution of the cosmos was driven not by cold, unfeeling physics, but by an explosive, deeply intentional impulse of love? It completely flips the script on how we view our existence, right? It takes us away from this idea of accidental mutations and drops us right into the realm of profound cosmic intentionality. Okay, let's dive right into our first section, the engine of creation and the illusion of cold physics. Because to understand this architecture, we really have to redefine our fundamental driving force. Traditionally, we've reduced the universe to this blind, ruthless machine, totally chained to inorganic equations. It's a cold view, and frankly, it completely fails to explain our universal thirst for beauty and connection. But there's a completely different paradigm. Imagine a prime mover, a cosmic heart, sitting firmly at the absolute apex of the first cause. This central force is what we call 심정, or the divine heart. And this isn't just some passing, fleeting emotion. We're talking about an explosive, irrepressible impulse to seek joy through love. It's a force that literally requires an object to resonate with. You can think of it as the ultimate gravitational device that binds our internal and external realities without a single millimeter of separation. Without this pure motive, honestly, everything just eventually degrades into a cold power struggle. Which brings us to a fascinating and kind of wild core paradox. See, 95% of the macrocosmos is perfectly automated by cosmic grace. The stars, fluid dynamics, the laws of gravity, they just run seamlessly on their own. But then we have the human exception. Humans are born profoundly unfinished. We are thrust into nature to learn through vulnerable, messy trial and error. Why? Because the most vital elements of life experience, like learning to actually love, simply cannot be automated. So how exactly do we finish what the universe intentionally left incomplete? Let's move into part 2, the architecture of love and the 4 great realms. This profound philosophical framework is known as the 4 great realms of heart. It basically maps out the evolution and expansion of human love. It illustrates how our emotional and spiritual capacity physically grows and structures itself. It starts with a child's foundational reverence and culminates all the way up into the unconditional, sacrificial embrace of a parent. It really is the architecture of human character. You can almost picture it as these beautiful, luminous spheres of light, totally intertwined and connected by glowing threads of gold and silver in the vastness of space. This architecture begins with the children's realm of heart. This stage is all about filial piety, a highly responsive, trusting love directed toward our parents or our origins. Imagine a vibrant golden seedling pushing up through rich soil, reaching up toward a divine beam of light. That's the foundational seedling of all our emotional development. It's right here that we first learn what it means to receive grace and to return gratitude. It sets our fundamental compass for every relationship we'll ever have. Then, as we mature, our love naturally expands horizontally into the siblings' realm of heart. Think of 2 graceful, intertwining streams of glowing starlight flowing together in perfect harmony. This realm encompasses the love shared among brothers, sisters, and peers. It's the domain of shared experience, mutual respect, and real social harmony. So that vertical trust we learned from our parents, it now translates into the horizontal capacity to coexist, cooperate, and actually build a cohesive society. Now, what's really interesting about this next concept, the 4-position foundation, is how this complete love network is permanently anchored by the unmoving axis of heart, right at the center. It shows how isolated, cold logic gets replaced by deep, interconnected relationships spanning in all directions. Let's look at how the final 2 realms complete this incredible cosmic geometry. The 3rd stage is the conjugal realm of heart. This is the sacred, unifying love between partners. Visualize a breathtaking solar and lunar eclipse perfectly merging into a single ring of radiant light. It's an absolute exclusive bond that brings 2 distinct halves into a harmonious, creative whole. And this realm is way more than just emotional. It represents the unification of diverse fundamental forces, mirroring the ultimate creative potential of the universe itself.
Finally, we reach the absolute pinnacle of this emotional evolution, the parental realm of heart. This is the realm of pure, unconditional, sacrificial love. Just imagine a majestic, ancient tree made entirely of radiant golden light, its roots embracing the earth, while its branches shelter everything above. It represents the heart of a creator, giving endlessly to its creation and asking absolutely nothing in return. By achieving this realm, a human being completes the circle of love. We transform from a recipient of grace into an eternal provider, embodying a truly divine perspective.
Let's move to section 3, forging the crystal. Because while this is a gorgeous theory, we have to ask, how are these realms actually formed in our messy, everyday reality? Well, the mechanism for this evolution is actually sitting right inside our own homes. The family acts as this intense, high-pressure forge. It's a strict cosmic filter that takes all the chaos of our unrefined emotions and forces them through the purifying pressures of living together, compromising, and most importantly, empathizing with one another. This forge operates in 4 very clear steps. First, you have the raw input, our volatile, selfish, totally blind emotion. That feeds into the mechanism, which is the fierce self-purification of the family greenhouse, where our empathy learns to preempt the pain of someone else. Step 3 is the output, the breathtaking crystal of true love, where our emotion and logic perfectly fuse together. And finally, step 4 is the realization, a blossoming, coexisting, and co-prospering extended society. Now I want to zoom all the way back out for section 4, the ultimate alignment. Because mapping this ancient spiritual evolution isn't just some exercise in personal growth, it actually holds the key to solving some of the greatest challenges of our modern hyper-technological ecosystem. We are facing a truly fascinating contrast today. On one side, we have Sung, our internal beating moral core. On the other, we have Sung, the inductive external reality of silicon algorithms and AGI. Look, artificial intelligence is a flawless crystal of logic, but it's emotionally completely cold. When we inject the warmth of human moral intervention, this highly refined heart we've been talking about, into our technology, AI transforms from a potential weapon of disruption into a profound tool of blessing. So, the crucial point here is hitting this golden ratio of true creativity. By aligning heart and logos, we step into our ultimate role as Homo homins, the loving human. This, right here, is how we fulfill that 5% human responsibility that the universe intentionally left blank for us. We literally become second creators, fully capable of bringing the cosmos to its ultimate perfection without destroying it in the process. All of this cosmic preparation, all 13.8 billion years, it has been a grand educational arrangement leading exactly to this point, leading to you. The universe left a space blank so that you could achieve sovereignty through your own free will. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought to take away from our explainer today. As the cosmos waits, how are you going to use your freedom to shape the ultimate architecture of love?